Well, Mark Twain famously said, you should eat a frog every morning and then nothing worse will happen to you for the rest of the day. So I'm eating my frog, people, taking the whole Hound fence down and going to try to fit it on the back of the trailer. I have my old truck box, used to be on the back of my pickup, and I took it off and never put it back on for some reason. I think I was hauling some stuff. And it actually fits very well in the front of the trailer. So if possible, I would like to incorporate this because, you know, it gives me a great deal of storage, which would be great, you know, for storing all of my straps and chains and chalk blocks and all that, you know, stuff, shovels and tools and that kind of thing. So that would be a great idea. Now the problem is that, you know, I've got the generator, which I hauled on there with the ramps today, and now I've got to get the Hound fence on. I measured and it looks like it's going to just fit. Okay, so the only way to really find out for sure is to try it, so that's what I'm doing now. Okay, as I suspected, it didn't fit. I've kind of wanted to use this cargo rack to actually secure the Hound fence onto, because I can do that and that works pretty well, but I may need to abandon that idea and just find another way to hook the fence down. The only real option, if I use the cargo rack, is going to be to mount the toolbox on the wheel well, which I can do. I could just turnbuckle it right on the side of the trailer. You've got all these hitches going right down the side. It's a U-bolt type of thing, and I could just turnbuckle it to those probably. So that's one option. It looks funny, but it's all going to be painted the same color eventually. And also, this isn't anywhere near the final configuration. I'm just figuring out how to haul my shit so the Hounds and I can go camping. So, you know, I mean, eventually when I find a suitcase of money, I might, you know, get actual toolboxes that actually fit the configuration that I'm going to do. But for now, I can either abandon using my my hitch rack. That might be the best bet. I'm just thinking, I don't know. I'm gonna have to just monkey with this until I figure it out. All right, this might be the best bet. If I abandon my hitch mount, I can just figure out a way to stack these and secure them in here. And then I can fit the box just fits really well in the front. So I don't really like the idea of mounting this box on the wheel wells just because it's it didn't work. It didn't accomplish anything really for me. So I think I'm going to just figure out a way. And you know, this has got millions of tie downs, so you know, I can, you know, run straps through and secure this very easily in this configuration. That is probably going to be my best bet, at least for now. And then, you know, down the road, as I add things, you know, when I put in the water tank and then I put in the deck and possibly you know, HitchHiker camper, or HitchHiker, camper on top. And then you know, it looks like if I did that, you know, so if I put the deck on top of the wheel wells, you know, all the way to the end, I'll have to build a structure over there. I might not end up using that toolbox in the end because that's where the water tank's gonna go. I might use a different toolbox, but the generator, if I put the HitchHiker to one side, that's going to leave me enough room that I could actually mount the generator to the top of the deck over on that side. So that's a possibility. You know, I mean, down the road. Seriously down the road. But then, you know, then I like the idea of having all this storage underneath where, I mean, I can stick that mattress in there, a lot of other gear. So that, like, ultimately is what this will probably finally look like, you know, with a HitchHiker mounted on the deck, storage underneath, water tank, and, you know, generator and propane bottles mounted on the side. I don't know, but for now, just to get us out, this is probably going to work. And I guess the good thing about this configuration is I still have a little room on the side here to store some of my other gear. Propane bottles I can probably stick underneath the toolbox on the two sides. I got to drag one out and see if it'll fit. With my luck, it probably won't. But I got tons of, you know, I mean, there's these spaces here. I think I could fit a propane bottle on each side there. For now, I just want to worry about the best way to just haul the Hound Patrol's many pieces of heavy dumbass equipment. And once I can do that, then, you know, back in my truck, I can just put in my 6 Plano totes, and we'll be totally set up to haul all of our stuff. So trailer is great. I just love this trailer. It is going to be absolutely perfect. You know, like I said, it's going to be perfect now, and it's going to be perfect into the future as I build it out. Okay, I think I might have figured out how to do this the best way. So the good news is this toolbox actually fits my camp kitchen table, the dog ramp, the camp chairs, the shower tent, and room enough left for the drop blocks. So, sorry, boomered it again. So I'm going to go with the toolbox. The propane tanks did not fit in the sides, but a jerry can will fit on one side. Don't have enough room on the other side if I have the fence butted up against the wheel well, with which I want, because I want to strap this down pretty good. Now, if I do it this way, which is really cool, I've got these hooks, right, these two right here, that I can just strap the whole thing down, and, you know, probably strap it to two of these. I'll figure that out. But so, and then, you know, my spikes fit perfectly. They're 54 inches, and I got 55 inches between the wheel well, so they fit like they're made for it. Got my propane fire pit / grill there. I could actually even run the generator if I wanted to. So of course, once the fence is up there, it's going to be about this high. But if I, you know, needed to, I can get to everything that I need to start the generator up. And it's got, because of the wheel, it's got a little room. That's the exhaust side there. I wouldn't normally want to run it, you know, right there. But, you know, normally once I take the fence out, I'd probably pull the generator to a little more accessible spot. But at any rate, bottom line is it looks like everything's going to fit. And I'll even have some room to stow some additional gear. So not bad. I think this is going to be the best bet for now. And then, you know, I'll probably tweak it as I go along. But this is the way I'm going to pack everything up for our next trip, I believe. All right, the Hound fence is loaded up. I totally hate the strapping job, but I was halfway through when I thought of a better way to do it. You can't get, obviously, to the tie downs once you've got a few of these panels on. So what I need to do next time, because I ain't gonna pull this all off just to do it now. It's on there pretty solid. I mean, it's, you know, won't really know for sure till I go on the road, but it seems to be pretty solid. And importantly, the gate closes. So anyway, you know, tailgate closes. So it would be better if I put a couple hooks on the straps to the tie downs underneath, and then, you know, just hang the strap off until I stack them all up, and then I'd have a tie down underneath. So anyway, I'm going to play around with the tie down configuration. Also, I don't like these ties. They're kind of chintzy, and these are the ones that came with the cargo carrier. So anyway, I'm going to use some different straps, either black or OD green or something like that. I mean, I just don't like them. But the good news is I can easily get to my toolbox and open it up. You know, I had room for my grill and everything. So basically all that's left is my cargo boxes, my Plano cargo boxes, and the mattress for the back of the pickup truck. Everything else is now on here, except for, I've got room for one jerry can here. Probably what I'm going to need to do, at least temporarily until I figure out what I'm going to do, is put a couple jerry can mounts on the wheel wells, because I still have room on both of the wheel wells. So, but I'm also, since I've got long-term plans for this trailer, I don't want to go crazy making modifications. I mean, I suppose I could stick a jerry can here. I don't want to mess up my... Anyway, I'll figure it out. But for now, it works, carries everything. Next thing I'm going to do is hook this bad boy up and just take a spin around and see whether my hillbilly strapping job will work. For now, it seems like it. I got to tell you, anybody thinking about this Hound fence, it is quite an investment, not only in terms of money, but in terms of effort. So is it worth it? Well, for me it is, for my particular application, but it is a lot of work, loading and unloading this thing, no doubt about it. But it's easy to set up, once you get it there. I can probably figure out an easier way to do this. Like I was saying, when and eventually I'll probably be going back to this, which I'm hoping I'll be able to hook onto the back of the trailer at some point and then carry the fence on that. But for now, I don't need to. It's, I've got plenty of room left in the trailer, and this is it. This is literally all I have that I need to haul. So it absolutely works. Probably if I took a piece of plywood or metal, I've got these are like the old school, kind of clothes hangers for the house. And what I found was if you use them to stack them up, and then, you can kind of have your straps hold them into place, that definitely helps. It definitely helps hold this whole thing together. If you just stacked all 48 of these panels up without something like that, it'd be a nightmare. But those broom handles, and actually, you know, what I was thinking was if I took something the size of these panels and then mounted 4 of those poles, then I could just kind of like, you know, put them right on top and stack them up that way. And anyway, I'll think about it. But, you know, for now, everything works. Everything is where it should be, and secure. So for now, we are in business.